Miami.
Indeed. Hello from Miami. I know I had one response in my first video blog that said I was a geek for doing it. But hey, that's okay. I'm alright with that. So it is, I think, 11 o'clock. Closing at 11 o'clock here. This can't be long because Kyle and I have something to watch. We'll be getting that to a second. But some of you are probably watching this and you don't even know who my roommate is. Well, I think he happens to be wearing a Packer shirt right now. But it's okay. I got the Bears on here and Bears on here. Right, so I think we can let him sit in with us even though he has Packer stuff on. But Kyle, I know this isn't oh, see, he doesn't even want to be in it. This isn't going to be super professional by any means. So, Kyle and I just did our first Super Bowl breakfast. Kyle, what did you think about the Super Bowl breakfast this morning?
It was really good. Yeah. We're talking pretty close to each other.
We are, but it's okay because we got this thing on.
Okay. Yeah. I loved it. It was awesome. Great experience, and Lord really used it for awesome stuff.
How many people were there today?
About 2,400 people.
Sweet. Sweet. What was the highlight for you of the Super Bowl breakfast?
Probably Tony Dungy speaking. Was awesome again. He brings it strong.
Yeah. My favorite part, being the homer that I am. Bears, go Bears. It's okay, Kyle. Tommy Harris, all-pro defensive tackle, who sadly tore his hamstring up in the Minnesota Vikings game, the second game of the season against them, came and shared his story at the end. And it was just fun to see how God has used that in the midst of his own walk with the Lord. I mean, how rough is it to be in the biggest game of your life and not be in it? So anyway, Super Bowl breakfast was great today. John Lynch won the Bart Starr Award, given for men. Well, what's the Bart Starr Award, Kyle?
It's given out each year, voted by all the players, by their peers, to a player that demonstrates character on and off the field, in the family, in their community. And so John was selected by his peers this year as the Bart Starr Award recipient.
It was good. I got a picture with John Lynch, one of the hardest hitting safeties ever. I'll try to get that up sooner or later. I didn't take the picture, but my man Dave Perlow did, so I was pretty stoked about that.
Nice.
I was taller than him, too. That excited me, too, but he probably could still lay the boom on me and destroy me. But then Kyle and I, with actually the lady who's in charge of the Super Bowl breakfast, her name's Terry. Her son went with Kyle and I down to South Beach.
Yeah.
South Beach. It was crazy. Sheer bedlam. Yeah. I'd say probably about 95, maybe 98% of the people were intoxicated. Kyle and I, of course, were in that percent that wasn't. But we wandered down to the ESPN area.
Yeah.
Kyle, that's what we really need to get going because this basketball game's wrapping up. And, well, Kyle, why don't you tell the viewers and my readers out there at ZachHair.com why SportsCenter's so big tonight?
Well, it's featuring two of the NFL's greatest fans, one being Zach Harrod, the Bears rep, and I was representing the America's team, the Green Bay Packers.
I don't know about that. So anyway, needless to say, we got on TV. It might be our few moments of fame on the national light, but that's okay. We don't really care. This is about us. It's not about us. It's about Jesus. But it probably didn't look like it was about Jesus as SportsCenter was going on. We were pretty fired up. Kyle, most of the time, well, for the 2-hour episode, was pretty much right over Jaws' shoulder, like right here. Ron Jaworski, repping his Favre shirt. At one point, though, Kyle was a great sport about it. At one point, I don't know if I started it, But I was definitely part of the people getting going on, and I know many of you guys out there in Packerland. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But they
go
started
Pack.
they started chanting Packers suck, and Kyle was doing this, and it was awesome. It was awesome, and you can actually catch a clip of it. So check out Sports Center. It's a 2-hour edition, special Super Bowl edition. Check it out. In the second half, I actually moved from the wall where we were over Jaw's shoulder to the front row. And at one point, he goes right in on my shirt and pans out. It was pretty sweet. I was like, I wanted to be like, "Hey, Mom!" But I thought that would be, I don't know, props to you, Mom. But I didn't do that. I just cheered. So anyway, check out Sports Center tonight if you already haven't seen it. And for sure, check it out in the morning. Hopefully, you'll get a chance to see us. And hopefully, if you are watching this and you can tape it for us. And if you can get it in digital format, please do that. So anyway, tomorrow we don't know what we're doing for the game yet. I'm still praying. Maybe it would work out to go to chapel. We haven't got a message yet back, so don't know. Thanks to all of you out there who make it possible for Kyle and I to do what we do. And even come down to this. I mean, it is a slight vacation, yes, but it was a huge blessing. And
Suffering for Christ down on South Beach.
Yeah, but it was a huge blessing, and we got to do a lot this morning at the breakfast.
Yeah.
Kyle, Kyle and I were security, and we got to escort lots of folks. So Kyle, who did you get to escort today?
The owner of Kansas City Chiefs, the brand new coach of the Miami Dolphins, Bart Starr, Brent Jones a little bit. Yeah, it was just awesome.
It was fun.
A lot of high rollers.
Yeah, and it was just great to see how God used this breakfast. It was exciting. I escorted Bob Greasy. We talked about the Big Ten, and it was an awkward conversation. Brent Jones and I was Brent Jones' shadow, 49ers tight end, 3-time Super Bowl champ. Yeah, so it was just fun meeting these great guys, but realizing they're just normal guys. And ultimately, they get to use their platform to tell people about Christ. So this has been longer than I wanted it to be. And Sports Center is coming on. So this is Zach and Kyle from the Super Bowl. I hope you enjoyed this little update. Peace out, and go Bears.